Back in October, the Patriots lost a blowout in their last matchup against the Monarchs. Can London finish the sweep? The answer comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup between the New England Patriots and the London Monarchs. Throwing Jones. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Second and 4. Now Jones. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Ashton Davis. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's third and long. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers. On play action, Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, Week 7, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Bruce Arians taking exception to that last call, and he's going to throw out the challenge. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Now a dump off here complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
A great job there. And that old cliche, take it what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Second and 6.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Monarchs have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
From the 30 on second down, Jones. He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And that is incomplete here.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Complete. It's Henry. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it all the way up to the 45-yard line. And they rattle off a big one. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. To try again after the sack. Rodgers, he's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 40.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Going deep downfield for Ross. He was looking for John Ross that time, but it'll be 2nd down. Now Rodgers. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Jones throwing on first down. That swung out wide to Sanders. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minute.
Into the hands of Henry here. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Throwing on 1st down. Jones, and he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. After the sack on 1st down, Jones. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there for the Patriots. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Back to throw again. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd down and goal. Jones. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to it.
Sanders got it. Touchdown, New England. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. On play action, now Rodgers. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers, he sets to fire deep. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So thanks to the... And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Both teams making their final adjustments. We're closing in. On the second half. And for the count, let's get you back over to London, where we rejoin Brandon Gott.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. A first throw for the backup, Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now this throw caught left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going, a little creep.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a... So for Bruce Arians, a good challenge as the results come back favorably. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Ertz has it left side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Monarchs have taken forward. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will tie our game here in the third. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. And a huge play that time. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Steps away to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And his guys are going to take the lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Here we go. Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Now Jones. And that is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They go play action with Wilson. Flushed out right. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. And what a big-time play there. Now a chance to make that big play. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now,
and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Monarchs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, when they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter, this drive becomes very critical. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Looking to throw. Jones. And right side, Henry's got it. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Here's Jones on 3rd and 2. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson. Touchdown! A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Monarchs are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. To the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. New England's offense set to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Bourne. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Going deep here for Landry. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jarvis Landry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Good on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to... And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And oh, at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Jones. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Jones. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything to hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were buoyed, Charles.